sometimes life sucks. Frequently, actually, as it turns out. It also turns out that making a video every week is really difficult. In the last few weeks we've been slightly sporadic a little bit with some of our videos. A lot of us have been having difficulty. I can promise you that as of next week my videos certainly will be more on time because I will be full-time unemployed. Yay! This week we thought we'd talk about self-care tips and sort of how to battle against the tides when life starts to grind you down. For me it relates in part to what Holly and Emily mentioned in their religious videos last week about that feeling of community. For me that sense of community, which I don't think I ever really felt even when I was Catholic, is replaced instead by the community I feel actually within groups like the Pesky Dames, with just in my friendship groups, but also in whenever I go to feminist meetups, and I feel that sense of collectiveness and solidarity and people coming together to support each other. That's where I feel my sense of community, and that's what helps to support me. I think it's also important though to remind yourself sometimes that it's okay to want to be by yourself. It can be difficult sometimes if you've got quite a busy work life or school life, but then you've got quite a busy social life as well, a lot of like hobbies, and it feels like you'll never stop. And I think it's important to find time somewhere to just stop. A few weeks ago some friends and I did something called an Abbey night, where for that evening we weren't allowed to use any electricity, and we turned off all the lights, we could only use candles, we couldn't use any computers, any phones, any stereos. It was an idea that a friend got off a Tumblr, which I'll link to below. And we told stories, and we told poetry, and we played games. Every time we wanted to move from one room to the other, we had to take a candle with us. And the whole atmosphere, and just, you suddenly found that you had all this time to connect with people instead of everyone just sitting and watching a film together. We all had time to talk to each other and interact with each other and actually be creative and connect as humans rather than just through screens. There's also an amazing blog called Unfuck Your Habitat, which I'm going to link to. If you're anything like me, or like many humans that I know, then this is the blog for you. This will help your life. If you've been feeling like you're too busy for a long time and everything's sort of spiraled out of control, and you've maybe let your habitat just get cluttered and messy, and it feels like it's got to the point where you don't even know where to start, it's tempting to just ignore it and just procrastinate. But this Tumblr is amazing. It breaks it down into either 20-minute sessions or 45-minute sessions of cleaning, and they set little challenges like, right now, pause the video, look around you, 5 things that need to be put away, pick them up, put them away now, come back, watch the rest of the video. Go on, do it now. And it makes you feel so much better. That little tiny thing, that little tiny job, it makes a world of difference. And when your habitat isn't fucked, you feel better, you feel less fucked, and you feel more capable of coping with everything else that the world is throwing at you. Swearing is another way of coping, where words are stored in the right side of the brain rather than the left side, where language is normally stored. What this suggests is that swear words come from our emotional, creative side rather than our analytical side, and they're more powerful. They are powerful words. Having something like unfuck your habitat is so much better than clean your room, because there is power in swear words, and that's why I love them. But you can't overuse them, because the more you use them, the more they become just everyday language. And as soon as they become everyday language, they don't have any power anymore. Sorry that we've been slightly less reliable with videos recently. Unfortunately, we have had those sucky life things of varying form. Sadly, Jen has had some particularly sucky life things happening at the moment. So rather than saying she's going to put up a video every week and then finally she's not able to, she's going to take a month off, and hopefully we might be getting someone in to fill in for Jen in the meantime. We're not really sure about that yet. You'll get more details when we know them. So yeah, any tips for self-care and making things less sucky in general in life, put them below, and I'll see you next week.